All right, problem number 2. So it's already factored for you, which is nice and easy, so we're just going to go straight to the domain. The domain is all real numbers except for what makes the denominator 0, which in this case is going to be 2 and -3. So my POD is the same exact thing, 2 and -3. You should never get the POD wrong if you get the domain wrong, because it's literally the same thing. Now the types of POD. Can anything be crossed out? No. So nothing is removable, which means it's non-removable, which means they're both going to be vertical asymptotes. So you're going to have 2 vertical asymptotes. Now the x-intercept, you set the numerator equal to 0. So I have x plus 6 equals 0. If I solve that, I get -6. So my x-intercept is -6, 0. My y-intercept, okay, you plug in 0 for x. So I have 0 plus 6 over 0 minus 2 times 0 plus 3. So that's 6 over -6, which is -1. So my y-intercept is a 0, -1. So I have a vertical asymptote at 2. A vertical asymptote at -3. A horizontal asymptote at 0. X-intercept at -6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know that that's on the horizontal asymptote. Remember, I told you guys on Tuesday that the horizontal asymptote is kind of like a screen window instead of like a solid window, where sometimes it can go through it a little bit. And then the y-intercept is at 0, -1. So now I have 3 sections, so I need to find points to the left, in the middle, and to the right. Okay, so I'm going to plot, or I'm going to pick a couple points. So I'm going to pick to the left, I'm going to pick -4 and -5, since I already have -6. In the middle, I already have 1 point, so I'm just going to pick 1 and -1. And on the right, I'm going to pick 3, 4, and 5. You're going to plug those in for the x's up top and solve. So I already did these. So -4, I would get 1/3. -5, I get 0.07143. If you did fractions, that's totally fine. And if you want to check if your fractions are equivalent to my decimals, just plug them right in the calculator, or you could divide. 1, I get -0.83. I'm sorry, that was -1. -1 is -0.83. And 1 is at -1.75. 3 is at 1.5. 4 is at 0.714. And 5 was at 0.458. So I'm going to go ahead and plot those points now. There you go. It's number 2, the second page in your packet.